ഹായ് ഫ്രണ്ട്സ്, നമ്മളിപ്പോൾ നിൽക്കുന്നത് കൊൽക്കട്ടയിലെ അലിപൂർ ജയിൽ മ്യൂസിയത്തിന് മുന്നിലാണ്.
Welcome to the Alipore Jail Museum, situated in the heart of Kolkata, India. Steeped in history and heritage, this museum offers a fascinating glimpse into the evolution of the Indian penal system and the stories of those who were incarcerated within its walls. Join us as we explore the rich tapestry of narratives housed within this iconic institution.
The Alipore Central Correctional Home is a national historic landmark located in the heart of Kolkata. This 116-year-old building, along with the Presidency Jail, is on the Grade 1 list of heritage sites of Kolkata. Constructed in 1906 and spread over 15.2 acres, this colonial-era institution abuts Delhi's Nalla and can be identified easily with its characteristic brick red walls. Within the premises one can spot the Alipore Jail Press Building, the Central Watchtower, over a dozen buildings which served as prison cells and wards, and the Alipore Jail Hospital Building.
So come, join us as we unravel the mysteries and untold stories of one of Kolkata's most iconic landmarks.
Notable freedom fighters who were incarcerated here include Jawaharlal Nehru, Subhash Chandra Bose, Chittaranjan Das, Dinesh Gupta, Dr. Bidhan Chandra Roy, to name a few. The gallows segment of the museum presents a sobering reminder of the ultimate sacrifices made by some of India's freedom fighters. This section offers insights into the grim reality of capital punishment and the immense courage displayed by those who faced the gallows. It serves as a solemn tribute to their unwavering commitment and reminds visitors of the price paid for India's freedom. During the 19th century, when capital punishment was carried out within the prison, trees within the jail premises were used as makeshift gallows. These arboreal structures witnessed the solemn moments when the ultimate price was paid by those who fought for India's freedom. As you explore the museum and reflect upon the struggles of the incarcerated, the silent testimony of these trees serves as a haunting reminder of the sacrifices made in the indomitable spirit that prevailed even in the face of adversity. Within the Alipore Jail Museum, the special cells hold profound significance, honoring the memory of distinguished individuals who were once confined within these walls. The Netaji Cell, Nehru Cell, Chittaranjan Das Cell, Bidhan Chandra Roy Cell, and Jatindra Mohan Singh Gupta Cell are among the notable chambers that stand as tributes to the iconic figures of India's freedom struggle. Each cell is adorned with statues, creating a tangible connection to their indelible contributions to the nation. Stepping into these special cells allows visitors to reflect on the legacies of these esteemed leaders, their unwavering spirit, and the pivotal roles they played in shaping India's history. The first Prime Minister of India, Jawaharlal Nehru, was incarcerated in a cell of this building for 80 days from February 17 to May 7, 1934 by the British government for his part in the civil disobedience movement. His daughter, then Indira Nehru, later Indira Gandhi and a Prime Minister of India, is said to have visited him fortnightly for 20 minutes. It is believed the father and daughter would sit under the tree on the courtyard outside his cell. It served as a correctional home till 2019 when the inmates were shifted to Alipore, on the outskirts of Kolkata. From being a silent witness to the brutalities inflicted on the freedom fighters of the country, the Alipore Central Correctional Home is now transformed as a memorial and museum to honor the sacrifice of those who fought for the independence of India. The existing Alipore jail campus adopted a world-class independence museum, which would act as a stimulant to increase the footfall in the Alipore Green City. The Independence Museum will display India's freedom struggle during the British period. The museum will also have on display paintings, photographs, maps of India during the various periods of history, installations, and statues of the freedom fighters.
As you step inside, you're immediately transported to a bygone era, with its imposing architecture and somber atmosphere. The museum meticulously preserves and showcases various artifacts, documents, and exhibits that chronicle the jail's storied past. For those interested in the macabre, the museum also features a chilling display of historical instruments of punishment and torture, providing a sobering glimpse into the darker aspects of human history. One of the highlights of the museum is the section dedicated to the freedom fighters who were imprisoned here during India's struggle for independence. Photographs and memorabilia commemorate their sacrifices and resilience in the face of adversity, offering visitors a deeper understanding of their contributions to the nation's history. The Alipore Jail Museum stands as a testament to Kolkata's colonial past and its role in shaping India's struggle for independence. Originally established in the late 19th century during British rule, the jail has witnessed significant moments in Indian history, from the incarceration of freedom fighters to the imprisonment of political dissidents. The museum also sheds light on the reforms and changes in the penal system over the years, showcasing the evolution of prison infrastructure, rehabilitation programs, and legal frameworks. Interactive displays and multimedia installations engage visitors of all ages, making the experience both educational and immersive. Visitors can explore different sections of the museum, each offering unique insights into the daily life of prisoners, the judicial system, and the socio-political climate of the time. Display cases house original documents, photographs, and personal belongings of inmates, providing a poignant reminder of the human stories behind the bars. In addition to its historical significance, the Alipore Jail Museum serves as a cultural hub, hosting exhibitions, workshops, and events that explore themes of justice, human rights, and social change. Whether you're a history enthusiast, a student of criminology, or simply curious about Kolkata's past, a visit to the Alipore Jail Museum promises to be a captivating journey through time and memory.
Moving further ahead, we come across a coin-themed gallery. It has large-sized exhibits of coins issued after independence. It has exhibits with images of freedom fighters sculpted on human-sized coins and the goddess Durga statue in the form of coins too. The greatest personalities presented in the coins include Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Jawaharlal Nehru, Mahatma Gandhi and Mother Teresa. These exhibits of Goddess Durga were taken from one of the Durga Puja pandals built in Kolkata in 2022. Durga Puja is the most popular annual festival in Bengal.
After the Battle of Plassey in 1757, the Battle of Buxar in 1764, and the transfer of Diwani rights to the English East India Company in 1765, the British realized the importance of creating penitentiaries and jails to administer law, order and criminal justice. Right from the Ambassador's House Jail, in Lal Bazar, dating from 1733, the Harinbari House of Correction in 1787 testify to the inclusion of imprisonment among their penal methods. These jails, however, were never under the jurisdiction of the local government, and were not distinctively known as companies' jails. The Harinbari jail, for instance, was under the jurisdiction of the Kotwal. It was only after 1790 that the company decided to implement imprisonment with hard labor and the need to allocate funds for the construction of proper central jails. The first jail to be institutionalized under the British was the Dakcha House of Correction, 1790, followed by the Midnapur Jail, 1792, to be followed by other jails in Bengal. The old Alipore Jail or the Presidency Jail, as it came to be called later, was constructed gradually from 1810 onwards, but was made a central jail much later in 1864. This Presidency Jail, which was formerly known as the Harinbari Jail, stood in the present-day Victoria Memorial Grounds, not far from present-day Lal Bazar. Commonly referred as Old Alipore Jail, Presidency Correctional Home got the status of first central prison in Bengal in the year 1864. Made of barrack-style buildings arranged around a central courtyard, the Presidency Jail, Old Alipore Jail, was built incrementally over a period of time rather than to any predetermined design. The old Alipore jail was shifted over time in the early 20th century for the purpose of better administration to the other side of the Adi Ganga or the Talli's Nalla, and the newer Alipore jail came up in 1906. Unlike the older Presidency jail, this relatively newer jail, at Alipore, was largely constructed to a unified design complete with a central tower, radiating cell blocks, separate quarters for Europeans and Indians, and areas apportioned for prisoners of various categories. In the words of the Bengal Gazetteer of 1914, the new jail was a modern up-to-date prison with modern improvements. In 1913, the new jail took over the functions of the old Alipore jail, which was then renamed as the Presidency Jail, and the new jail began its tenure as the central prison, including the incarceration of freedom fighters and later the Naxals, who constitute an important part of modern Indian history. Gradually from a penitentiary to a place of struggle against the brutalities of the British, the Alipore Central Jail had evolved into a place of reform and redemption in the age of liberal and democratic thought in post-colonial India. With the transfer of the inmates to Baruipur Central Correctional Home, the Alipore Central Correctional Home is the site of the present-day Alipore Independence Museum. Entry fee at the Alipore Jail Museum are very much pocket-friendly. It's just 30 rupees per person. But wait, there's more. They've also got an incredible light and sound show that you can't miss, and it's only 100 rupees per person. So, bring your family along, enjoy the museum, and make sure to catch the spectacular show for an unforgettable experience.